Good morning everyone and welcome to day 3 of STEM Clubs Week 2020. Today is all about sustainable materials. Before we get started, let's explore what a sustainable material is. Well, essentially it's a material that considers its impact on the environment in how it's made, how it's used, and then how it's disposed of. When designers and engineers are working on materials, there are some key questions they can ask to decide how sustainable a material is that they're working with. Firstly, is it a renewable material, like cotton or bamboo, or is it a material that uses the Earth's finite resources in its production? Can it be recycled? Can the material be reused, turned into something else? Can the material be repaired, rather than being thrown away? And what happens when it is thrown away? Is it biodegradable, or is it another object that will sit in landfill? Each of today's activities will give you the chance to explore sustainable materials and virtually meet people that work in this field. So, to start your day, I'll be setting you a challenge based on the theme of reusing a material. We'll be making a rope using a plastic bag and testing it to destruction. Let us know how this activity goes by getting onto Twitter and sharing your videos and images using the hashtag STEMClubsWeek. At 11:30, we have a talk and a Q&A session with STEM Ambassador Josie Sheriston. She will be talking to us about her job making cement in an environmentally friendly way, and she will be answering your questions both during her talk and live in the comments, so make sure you get online and ask her your questions. This afternoon at 2 o'clock, we hear from Paul Houston about his work converting diesel train lines for electric trains. At 3 o'clock, we have Sarah Hunt, who will be talking to us about her experiences rowing the Atlantic Ocean unaided in a boat made of recycled plastic bottles. Both of these sessions will have opportunities to ask questions, so make sure you join them live to get your question in the chat. Finally, a quick reminder about our competition closing at midnight on Thursday. The challenge is to design your own sustainable city. We want you to design a city for people to live in that reduces our impact on the planet. Your design should look at how people live, the things they do, and then look at how things could be different to make our future cities and towns better for the environment and nicer for the people that live there. Here are some areas that you might want to consider. Firstly, clean air. Think about the things that pollute the air. Can you avoid or minimise these, or can you do other things to keep the air clean? Clean water. How are you going to get clean water to the people that live in your city? Where will the water come from, and where will it go when it's been used? How are you going to get sewage away from the people that live in your city, and what are you going to do with it? How are you going to power homes and businesses in your city? Think about whether this uses renewable or non-renewable energy, and will it pollute your city? Think about how you will move people and goods around your city. Remember, transport doesn't always have to be motorised. There are lots of different ways of getting things around a city. And the focus of today's STEM Club Week activity, materials. What materials will you use to build your city? Think about big construction, like buildings and roads, and small construction, all the way down to the chairs people sit on and the packaging people use. Green spaces and wildlife habitats. Will you make space for wildlife in your city? What benefit will that have to the people and animals living there? Waste, another topic linked to today. How will you deal with household rubbish? What will you do to reduce it, or to make use of it in different ways? When you've got your entry, tell us about it by sending us up to 500 words and including pictures. Your entry can be emailed to stemclubs@stem.org.uk, and don't forget to tell us your age, as the competition has 2 age groups, 6 to 11 and 11 plus. The competition closes at midnight, Thursday the 25th of June, so make sure your entries are in by then. There will be 2 winners and 2 runner-up prizes. Entries will be judged in both of the age categories on creativity, ingenuity, and the extent to which you address the brief. We can only accept entries from the UK, and unfortunately we won't be providing feedback. Winners will be announced on YouTube as part of STEM Clubs Week on Friday the 26th of June and notified by email by Tuesday the 30th of June. By entering, you agree for your idea to be shown on STEM Learning's YouTube channel, should the STEM Clubs team choose it as one of the winners or runners-up. We're really looking forward to seeing what your sustainable city of the future looks like. Good luck and enjoy today. See you same time tomorrow.